think, because there is currently still the transition has not fully happened yet because of AI, but you can use it, look at any niche, and you have the volume people who I'm going to call some of them out a little bit. Their quality of services are not as good. They're just not. And they're charging less. So they're doing volume work. I'll just kind of think of like the criminal defense area. I know there's a lot of these attorneys that they just handled a ton of cases, charged a lot less money so they could get those cases, but they just couldn't offer as much. It's impossible to. And then you also have this other on the very other end of the spectrum where there's the attorneys that take far less clients, but their fees are insanely high, right? Where you've got attorneys charging like 20 grand for a DWI, things like that. And so do you think because of AI and I'll call it the leveling of justice, right? So the playing field is getting more level. Do you think that the fees are going to go up? Do you think they're going to go down? What do you think is going to happen with the actual fees? And do you think, you said that you think that we're all going to make more money? Yeah, I mean, do you actually think that that's true?
Yes.
Okay. Do you think, so does that mean the average fee is going to go up, go down? Tell me how you think that's going to happen.
I think we can do both. I think that I will be able to sell, let's say, $10,000 flat fee divorces with parameters, and I'm going to be able to sell a ton of them, and I'm going to be able to do more of them in less time.
Okay. Let me give you, I'm not going to say pushback, but I think
No,
that
please.
I think there's another reality that's
Yeah.
possible
Mm-hmm.
where you have the haves and the have-nots, where the
Mm-hmm.
haves are the ones with all I guarantee your firm's gonna be this way, my firm's gonna be this way, where we have all the AI tools, we have all the agents doing these different things, and you're gonna have the ones that aren't, and they're not gonna have the resources. They're gonna be trying to do things the old way, and they're not gonna be able to do as much, and their quality of service is gonna go down because they're not using those tools, and then you're gonna have ours where our quality service is gonna go way up because our costs have gone way down. And
Right.
so what do you
Right.
think about that thought?
100% true. And we're going to end up swallowing them up. Consolidation is happening. And that's part of that, private equity is circling law. But
Yeah,
whether it's outside money or whether it's lawyers ourselves doing it, we're going to swallow our competition.
do you think private equity is going to be good for the legal space? Because I definitely wanted to get into this with you. Like, is that something that is going to help fulfill that goal, the goal that you have when it comes to giving equal access to justice to everybody?
I mean, right now, it seems like the best that the big money can do is to provide us tools like AI tools to make our practice work better. And they can make a lot of money doing that.
I agree. I do think I think they can contribute to the haves and the have-nots, which I'm not so sure is great for the legal profession, having a bunch of haves and have-nots, because to me that serves the opposite purpose. And I'm not against private equity, by the way, but I do think when it comes to that, I think they could have the opposite effect of maybe what you want.
Well, I mean, that's where we're at now, right?